Welcome to Cruise1st TV, the only place in the UK that delivers you the biggest range of amazing cruise travel adventures to the four corners of the globe, wherever they are. We do all the hard work so you don't have to, and we unlock extra special deals just for you.
Yes, wonderful to have your company once again. Sit back, relax and watch the wonders of easy breezy cruise life come to life. Now, this show you cannot afford to miss, offering special no-fly getaways from the UK, all served up in sheer luxury.
Step into a world of effortless elegance with Princess Cruises, where luxury meets warm personal service. From the moment you embark, you're welcomed into an experience designed to relax, inspire, and delight. On board, beautifully designed spaces invite you to unwind in style. Enjoy world-class dining curated by award-winning chefs. Unwind with spa treatments, or take in captivating entertainment that rivals the best on land. Whether lounging poolside or savouring sunset views from your private balcony, every detail is crafted with care. Luxury with Princess is not just what you see, it's how it makes you feel. Seamless service, thoughtful touches, and a sense of ease that turns every day at sea into something extraordinary. This is cruising the way it was meant to be. Graceful, enriching, and truly memorable.
Certainly is, and making memories is what a cruise holiday is just excellent for. Enjoy being pampered, entertained and fussed over, and try something new. Now, in this show, we're cruising in and out of the UK, and we're getting early bird deals sorted now for 2027.
Yes, some lovely escapes to come on board the stunning Sky Princess, and we'll show you just how far you can travel without an airport terminal in sight. Now, to make it even easier, we've got free car parking or coach travel bonuses to offer you.
And that is a perfectly timed bonus right now, so book quick and take advantage. We have a Land of the Midnight Sun cruise for 2 weeks coming up, and also a beautiful week-long Norwegian fjord sailing that is perfect if you're a first-timer.
So let's get on board Sky Princess now for the first of our getaways to everybody's favourite sunshine hotspot, the Canaries. And we've got a 12-night cruise for the 12th of April in 2027 to and from Southampton. Oh, fantastic. Like we were mentioning, it is easy breezy, no fuss cruising when you're cruising out of Southampton. And whether you're travelling down to the port by train, by plane or automobile, in fact, it couldn't be easier than just cruising out of the UK, especially if you don't like flying. You know, a lot of people don't like flying, and to be able to go to these gorgeous destinations drenched in sunshine all year round, the Canaries, without setting foot in an airport and, you know, all the fuss that entails is wonderful. The Princess Way, when it comes to cruising, is classic cruising at its very finest. I love the brand so much. You know, Royal Class as well is a beautiful class of ship from Princess with the most luxurious food offerings you can imagine. The Piazza is a wonderful meeting point in the centre of the ship. You've got loads of live music happening there, acrobats, jugglers, food carving demonstrations, folklore performances. They make it a real central hub, which is wonderful. How about some wonderful enrichment whilst you're cruising with the Discovery at Sea programme? Stargazing on the top deck, Animal Planet recommendation tours, activities inspired by Shark Week and Deadliest Catch and things like that. They also have the festivals of the world. So depending on your itinerary, you're going to have things like the Rio Carnival, Oktoberfest, Mardi Gras, Mexican Fiesta, the Celtic Festival. You know, these are destination-themed activities, you know, that you will get to enjoy whilst you're cruising and taking in some new destinations, or maybe some familiar destinations just in a different way. You know, maybe you've been to the Canaries before, but never on a cruise, and you'll see it from a whole different perspective. The sailings out on deck will be spectacular. You know, cocktail in hand, no having to get in a car from the airport, get to your resort or anything like that. You're right there in the centre of town a lot of the time when you dock, which is great. The Ultimate Ship Tour, this is an exclusive behind the scenes access look where you can go to the engine control room, medical centre, galley, laundry operations, meet the captain. It is fascinating to learn how this little microcosm, this basically the city at sea comes together, you know, with usually over 800 different nationalities on board with the cruise. So we're cruising out of Southampton, and a day at sea is going to see us into lovely Vigo in Galicia, the northeast of Spain, a lush port here, and Galicia has a real Celtic charm to it. Amazing seafood as well. The Cíes Islands are great. You can head on out to the Cíes Islands by ferry. Next up, we're into Funchal, Madeira, with its floral hillsides and ocean views. You can ride the cable car to Monte and explore the tropical gardens. Now, explore the gardens by excursion on a minibus coach tour when you book it with the ship. Next up, it's Tenerife, and the Mount Teide National Park, Spain's highest peak, is fascinating with its volcanic valleys. You might want to go on an excursion that takes you through Teide National Park and Oratava's historic old town whilst you're there. We're into Gran Canaria next. From dunes to deep ravines, it's a real island of contrast. You can stroll Las Palmas colonial streets or head to those golden Mas Palomas sands. Discover the crater and scenic viewpoints on tour whilst you're there. Lanzarote is next, and you can, again, with surreal volcanic landscapes, you can get a feel of these amazing geothermal islands. In fact, you might want to do the Timanfaya National Park and Volcanic Vineyards excursion. All of these you can book on board with Princess. Then it's Lisbon. The Soaring Red Bridge is what you cruise under, and I love to sail into this city of sunshine and soul. And you've got the Alfama's winding streets or Belem's grand maritime monuments to explore whilst you're there, maybe by foot or by tram. Next up, we are enjoying some days at sea before we head into Southampton and disembark and simply stroll off the ship. Here is an overview, of course, out of Southampton, seeing us into north of Spain before we head through to beautiful Madeira, the Canaries, Lisbon, and then back into Southampton. So easy.
And listen, you could go to the Canaries 4 times a year and have the greatest time because, you know, generally it's all about the weather, isn't it? Yeah, there's amazing things to do in all of those places. They are just brilliant, but it's all about the getaway, really, isn't it? And this is so convenient because we are cruising from the UK as well, which I love. Southampton is so easy for the check-in. And as soon as you're then on the ship, that's it, holiday started. Hey, let loose and go. It's not like being in an airport, you know, at 4 o'clock in the morning, where people are having a gin and tonic at 4 in the morning. It's nothing like that. It's absolutely brilliant. The other thing about cruising from Southampton as well is you can do that last minute shopping because you always buy new things for a new cruise. So you can do that literally across the road from where you get on the ship. Anyway, listen, that aside, by booking it right now, we've got an early booking bonus for you. Your choice of either parking the car for free down at Southampton while you're away for your 12 nights, or coach transfer to get you to the ship. How amazing would that be? It's full board for 12 fabulous nights, and you're heading off to the Canaries, and we are getting you an excellent price tag for doing that, considering we've got the car parking or the coach travel bonus, which is so good to grab straight away. That's amazing. That's a great price for what you have included on board. You can grab this today with a deposit. And I'm not sure how long the offer will last for the free car parking or coach transfer. Sometimes people watch one of these shows, they sit on it, they might even write down the reference, it's on their pad or on their phone or whatever, and they phone up weeks later and the deal has changed. I do know that this is a wonderful cruise. 12 nights at this price, no luggage restrictions to worry about, no flight delays to worry about either. The whole thing is holiday, and you're cruising down to the Canaries, Madeira and Lisbon on this sailing as well. You're going to have the greatest time. Sky Princess is wonderful, and a lot of one-week holidays can cost more than this these days. Plus, we have an easy way here for you to get to the doors of the balcony. So if you want a balcony on your cruise, you will notice that the ocean view price is higher than the balcony, which means that you can get a balcony for an excellent price tag there, and it doesn't often happen like that. So I would jump in and grab that availability while you can. In fact, hang on a second, the suite price is absolutely brilliant as well, so you might well want to consider that for this particular cruise. Listen, Call our team right now. Grab the deal. 0800 953 4700. I love it. And all of the offers in this show, we are doing your choice of either free car parking down at Southampton. And listen, you know what it's like sometimes to park for an hour in town, let alone for a week or two. So to have that, or coach transfers, which are from really convenient pickup points around the UK to get you down and from your cruise, is absolutely superb. Now, remember, when you're dealing with us here at Cruise1st, not only are you unlocking the greatest offers, but we are keeping you so ahead of the curve. It's what we've been doing for over 2.5 decades.
With 25 years of travel expertise, when booking with Cruise1st, you can be sure that you're dealing with the cruise specialists. We work with all the major cruise lines to bring you the most comprehensive selection of exclusive deals you won't find anywhere else. We can tailor-make the perfect holiday for you, adding hotel stays and exciting land tours so you can fully immerse yourself in the destinations you're visiting. As a fully bonded member of APTA and Atoll Protected, you have the peace of mind that your booking is always safe with us. We've been here on your TV screens for over a decade, making us the longest-running cruise channel in the UK. We make it easy to budget for your dream holiday. With many of our deals, just pay a deposit today and you then have until your due date to pay the balance. Plus, we're one of the highest-rated cruise agents on Trustpilot, with over 7,000 independent reviews. This all means that you can be fully confident when booking your next exciting adventure with Cruise1st.
Yeah, and the team, honestly, I know I say this every single show, but the team are so good. Because we are called Cruise1st, funnily enough, that's what we do, Cruise1st. So that's where our knowledge is, that's where our specialisms are, and that's where we do the biggest deal. We are a global company, actually. We've got brands around the world. So our buying power with all the major cruise lines is, it's a big deal. I think you can see that from the prices that pop up on screen. We really do. We are so tenacious. We're like that little terrier yapping away at the ankles of every cruise line getting the deals.
I mean, seriously.
Yeah.
The value that you get with us, from start to finish, and of course your whole package. It's not just the cruise. Now, our second journey on the Sky Princess in and out of Southampton in 2027 is another 2-week treat. We'll be heading to the land of the midnight sun in the far reaches of Norway, whilst enjoying her majestic fjords and even a cheeky day in Edinburgh. This cruise leaves on the 12th of June, right in the midsummer, hence the midnight sun. Now, this is a beautiful ship. Having enjoyed her luxury and eaten in some of her beautiful restaurants, I have to say I would come back time and time again. Over 25 restaurants await you on board, such as Bistro Sous la Mer, Alfredo's, where I enjoyed a lovely calzone when I was on board. Oh, that was amazing. 3 Michelin star chef as well, curated menus to enjoy. I mean, this is the kind of cuisine you'll be enjoying on Princess. It's amazing. Not just one, but 2 Italian restaurants where they make their pasta and pizza and bread daily, freshly made gelato. And this is the interesting thing about cruising, perhaps for the first time. And to be honest, cruising out of Southampton does tempt a lot of first-time cruisers because it's so easy, and especially if you don't like to fly. So you might not realise that they do make all of this food fresh every day. It is like a little city at sea, really. And the calibre, the quality of the cuisine is exceptional at every turn. And the same thing with the bars too. You can be enjoying a cocktail in a different bar every single day. There's more private cabanas than ever before, as you enjoy this beautiful ship. And honestly, when it comes to entertainment, they've got it taken care of. Whether that entertainment for you is just enjoying the enclave after a busy day sightseeing and basking in the thermal waters, or the warm waters, and the sauna and jacuzzi, cantilevered hot tubs as well await you. The retreat's a wonderful area. It's adults only, where you can just sit back, relax, maybe even have a poolside massage in one of the cabanas, and that would be incredible. Very modern, fresh, redesigned staterooms with the Princess Luxury bed. Now, they've won awards at every turn. Best beds at sea, for example, Cruise Critic. Best pizza at sea, Cruise Critic and USA Today. Constantly winning accolades. They've won awards for their shows too. This piazza is a lovely focal point, and I like how Princess have gone back to making the atrium of ships a focal point. Other cruise lines are moving away from that, but not Princess. It is a central meeting space where you can enjoy entertainment, activities, a nice glass of wine or something else. It's all happening there for you. So we're cruising out of Southampton, and a day at sea is going to see us into gorgeous Edinburgh. Heading up there in midsummer is going to be a wonderful time to be in this thriving city. And, you know, the cobbled lanes, climbing up to the mighty castle. You might want to take a panoramic Edinburgh and Edinburgh Castle tour and with a Royal Mile included. Next up, we are into Skjolden in Norway, which is just absolutely beautiful. You've got the llama farm to visit. How fun would that be? Lomstave Church. You've also got the national park there. It'll be full of life and greenery at this time of year. Then it's Olden, which is known for its emerald valleys and glacier-fed lakes, framed by the snowy peaks. You will still see snow on the peaks at this time of year. Now, journey by coach and troll car to the Briksdal Glacier with a stop at Loen Lake whilst you're there. Trondheim's next, and this will be a way of seeing lots of incredible architecture that Norway is also known for, such as the Christiansen Fortress and then the Edras Cathedral. I think just strolling around the town at this time of year is wonderful. We're next up into Honningsvåg, and this is for the North Cape, so we're almost as far north as you can go here. Cross into the land of the midnight sun here, because you will get that midnight sun phenomena, and you can head on out on tour to Cape Plateau whilst you're there and learn about it. Tromsø's next, framed by fjords and lovely Arctic peaks. The cable car to Mount Storensen and the Arctic Cathedral would be a particular highlight in this port. I'd highly recommend that. So much fun. Next up, it's Bergen. This is my favourite in Norway. Such a highlight. It's colourful. It's known as the coastal gem. You might want to do the walking tour of Briggen Wharf and Mount Fionn with a funicular ride whilst you're there. And don't forget, you'll get that midnight sun, so it's still going to be light, you know, at 2 a.m, 3 a.m, and a day at sea will see us back into Southampton. Wow, what an adventure this is, you know, heading to the midnight sun in summer solstice whilst enjoying some scenic, gorgeous Norwegian ports. It's going to be magical. And Edinburgh, of course.
Oh yeah, absolutely, and that's a highlight in itself actually. It's a lovely balance as well, isn't it? You've got a fair bit of scenic cruising through the fjordlands there, the Sonja Fjord, which I've cruised through before, which is wonderful. I mean, it's one of the deepest and the longest. And when you're on a ship, honestly, you get such a good appreciation when you're going through the fjordlands themselves. Of course, you're going up to the North Cape here as well, but you are literally eye to eye with the scenery, the waterfalls. And as Joe says, you will find yourself, now you know about the midnight sun thing, you'll find yourself up on deck, and one, it's not dark, and two, you get these wonderful, like kind of late burnt sort of sunsets where the clouds go golden and all these different colours, and it's just magical. You're just there looking at clouds thinking, what am I doing? But it is just magical. It's wonderful. And these cruises really are revealing and fascinating. Enjoy the wonderful luxury on board Sky Princess. There's so much there for you to enjoy, and go and visit all these new places as well. It's a great offer. And remember, we make it even better by booking it right now as well. Let's show you the price tag first, which is awesome for a 14-night full-board cruise, particularly with Princess as well. They are a luxury cruise, and there is so much included that you can take for granted when you're on board. Again, you can grab this today with a deposit, just £219 per person. Today will secure it for you, and then it is booked for your 2 weeks of Norway's dreamy destinations full of heritage and culture and charm. Enjoy the wildlife and the fresh air and the amazing scenery and that spooky midnight sun. It is just fascinating. Remember, book this now with Cruise1st, and we'll offer you that bonus as well, the chance to either park your car for free down at Southampton while you cruise, or coach transfers to and from the ship, which is amazing, from convenient pickup points around the UK. Call the team today and lock in the offer, because we don't know how long we can hold open the offer with car parking or coach travel as a bonus as well. And listen, it's well worth doing it while that's on the table. So call now. Here's everything that's included. You lucky people. That's great. I would go for, just because I live so far away, and I quite like the freedom of driving. I don't mind a long drive. I think quite relaxing. You're used to it, Jo, aren't you?
Yeah.
All the time. So I go for the car parking. But some of you, it might be that a family member drops you off at the pickup point, and you go and get the coach. And it's wonderful. And how much might that cost you if it wasn't being included? Well, that's anyone's guess these days, isn't it? Which is really, really good to have it. And that's why early booking is a great thing to do. Yeah, you're putting plans in place for way into the future, but as my old nan used to say, it'll soon be round. It'll soon be round. Jump in right now, 0800 953 4700. Well, I use my nan as my excuse. I'm saying those kind of things at my time of life right now. Oh, it'll soon come round.
I know.
I love it.
But you know what? The more things you can have planned and things to look forward to,
Yes.
the better. And then you've just got a life full of colour and excitement and travel, haven't you? Well, our final offer in this show on board Sky Princess is the nation's favourite first-time cruise. The charming scenery, dramatic landscapes and village charm of the fjordlands of Norway. Drift away as you enjoy endless views, charming ports and the greatest time. This 7-night cruise leaves on the 22nd of May in 2027, again from Southampton. So we are there at the cusp of summer, which is lovely, and this beautiful ship will invite you into her magic as you have this incredible immersive experience in the fjords, because when you're on a cruise in the fjords, you really get to sort of, you know, see them at eye level almost. It's amazing cruising past these peaks and valleys, these incredible, you know, sights so close to you, sitting there with a beautiful cocktail in hand, a hot chocolate, and just really feeling like this is the life. This is the life I want to enjoy. And it's so easy just cruising out of Southampton, of course. So let's talk about what you're going to do when you're on board. Well, the lovely thing about cruising is, and again, if this is, like we mentioned, your very first cruise, you don't have to be out every night heading to the restaurants if you don't feel like it. Because let's be honest, sometimes we just feel like relaxing in our PJs. You could be there in your robe in your stateroom, ordering room service, and just watching something fabulous on TV, and maybe sitting out on your balcony and just watching the incredible scenic cruising float by. I just love that. I love that idea because it means you don't have to feel pressured at any point. You don't when you're on a cruise. The great thing about being on a cruise is you decide what you're doing at any point in the day. And there is always things on offer, but at the same time, you can take it at your own pace. You could be partaking in some poolside deck games, and the cruise staff team will be up there running them. Competitions and all kinds of fun things. Bingo, karaoke, all of your outdoor deck games as well. At the same time, if you know it's more your speed to just take your own walks out there on the deck every morning with a cup of coffee in hand and then just sit back with your nose in a book the entire day, you can do that. But maybe your other half or the people you're cruising with, your party, like to be out there taking place in the dance classes or maybe watching the ice carving demonstration. You can all meet for movies under the stars. That's a signature of Princess out on deck. I just think that would be wonderful as we are moving into the lighter time of the year, maybe not full on midnight sun, but definitely getting there. So it will be bright and vibrant and hopefully beautiful weather as you're out on deck. So we're cruising out of Southampton, and first up, we're going to be heading a day at sea into beautiful and iconic Haugesund in Norway. Now Haugesund offers you a lot of scenery and lots of sort of low-key things to do, like walking tours in the town centre. That would be wonderful, and the War Museum is fascinating there as well. Next up, we're into Skjolden. And this is a really great opportunity for you to get out and explore nature in port. Now, you might want to take an excursion where you're guided through these areas, or maybe even a hiking trip. That would be pretty incredible. Olden awaits us next, and it's known for its Briksdal Glacier, which even at this time of year, you're going to see ice on. It's still a glacier. But just experiencing being in this part of the world and seeing the difference in scenery is utterly fascinating. I can only imagine the pictures you'll have. Stavanger's next. Stavanger is a lovely and favourite port amidst cruises for its pulpit rock and the cathedral. And I just even love the coffee shops that you'll be heading around to whilst you're in port. Now, here's a little flavour of the incredible fjords. You know, towering cliffs, waterfalls tumbling into glassy waters, sunlight breaking through the mist. You know, it's real raw beauty of Norway's western fjords. It's peaceful, powerful and absolutely unforgettable. You know, this is a real ethereal experience as you are eye to eye with this incredible natural phenomenon as well. And the wildlife you might potentially see will be unforgettable, especially birds. So bring your binoculars. Now we're back into Southampton after a day at sea. And here's an overview for you. An easy breezy trip heading into some of the hot spots in the fjords, Haugesund, Skjolden, Olden and Stavanger, before just simply strolling off the ship in Southampton. I love how easy this is, and it's a great first-time cruise, as we mentioned.
It is actually. Do you know what? This kind of holiday as well, if you've got, you know, family members, it might be mum and dad, it might be brother and sister, you're looking to gift a holiday to someone. You've been cruising before and you know how good it is. I think, you know, this is the kind of cruise that would, you know, if I was given this as a kind of gift, you know, go away on this wonderful, wonderful holiday, no flying, wonderful scenic cruise, I would absolutely love it. Now, listen, here at Cruise First, we always keep you ahead of the rest. First of all, look at the cruise price, because this is really good. There are other dates that you can do, and we'll deal with that a little bit later. But for our feature date, which is the one that we all need to go for right now to get the absolutely best price, $829 per person, ridiculous. Deposit today on that today. It's easy as 132, £132 per person today, and you can get that booked. Now, if that were the cruise alone, we'd be happy with that kind of caliber of a Princess luxury cruise, right? Yes? All agreed. But we're offering you more. For that low deposit today, book it and we'll give you the choice of either coach transfers to and from Southampton from convenient pickup points around the UK, or to park your car for free in Southampton while you're away on your cruise. And that bonus is just for early booking right now. That's bonkers. It is well worth calling the team and doing it right now, especially when you look at the upgrade prices and you can get a balcony for less than the price of an ocean view, which we don't see very often. Don't ask me why, don't question it, jump in and book it, is what I would say to you. In fact, the suite price is only £10 more than the ocean view price. So like this, the upgrades are working completely upside down, and that never happens. And listen, let's just call it some kind of glitch. I don't know what's happened. Take advantage of it though, because it really is well worth doing. And if this is your first taste of cruising, you will love Princess. You'll love what they have to offer. If you want to make any of these cruises that you've seen in this show as well, all inclusive, they do two packages. One's called Princess Plus and one's called Princess Premier. Let's deal with Princess Plus. £50 per person per day, which is much less than a lot of cruise lines' drinks prices. You can have more than just drinks. You can have drinks and you can have Wi-Fi and you can have gratuities and other great stuff, more extra value for one easy fee per day. So if you want to know more about that, you'll find all the details on our website, of course, at cruise1st.tv. You can have a look at this deal right now on our website. It is PC682. What I would say, though, is where we've had the upgrade offers in this show to get free parking while you cruise or coach transfers, I would say lap up that deal while you can, because you know, even cruising from Southampton, we sit here and we make it sound so dead easy. But if you live in Inverness, that's quite a journey to get to Southampton. Completely appreciate that. But if we're offering you the chance, I mean, I wouldn't drive maybe from Inverness all the way to Southampton. I'd go for the coach transfer in that particular example. But if we're offering you the choice of those for no extra, I'd be reaching out and grabbing it straight away if I were you. You would, Jo, wouldn't you?
Oh, for sure.
Yeah.
100%.
Completely.
Added value is always a nice little incentive, right, to get
better
involved.
In your pocket. Every pound saved, especially when it comes to holidays, because you don't expect to have savings on your holiday. You always expect to just spend when it comes to holiday. Yeah. So to have some offers, it's worth snapping them up. It happens really, really quickly as well.
I can't believe these prices.
I know.
For a cruise.
Crazy.
Where you've got all your dining included and main dining room and buffet and your shows and your bed is made every day. I mean, it's so much value, isn't it?
It's amazing. And you can play Deal or No Deal on board as well, which is brilliant. That's back on the telly now, isn't it? You can play it on the ship as well.
I love that.
Incredible. Listen, thanks for your company. Go book your cruises, go and get the free car parking and stuff, and we'll see you back here for some more amazing offers.
Mind how you go.